The nation is still reeling after Muslims targeted and attacked Jews following a soccer match in Amsterdam. Israel's new foreign minister helped evacuate thousands of its citizens from the city. On his return, Gideon Sa'ar said his country is battling a level of anti-Semitism not seen since World War II. CBN's Julie Stahl reports.
This wave of anti-Semitism we see right now is focused on, I call it new anti-Semitism, focused on the denial of the right of Israel to exist as a Jewish state, focused on the denial of the right of Israel to self-defense.
Special evacuation flights brought 2,000 Israelis home over the weekend after the Amsterdam attacks. Part of that is due to Jews being denied rights like self-defense, which the UN grants to all nations.
When we are talking about the country that is most attacked in the world, most threatened in the world, with other UN state members like Iran speaking publicly and deliberately about eliminating it. But this country is attacked with an effort to deny its right to self-defense.
Sa'ar is calling on all nations to stand up and make Jewish communities secure, much like Germany did a year ago when it criminalized the Palestinian chant, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free."
Palestine will be free. To take care of incitement against Jews and against the state of Israel as the only Jewish state in the world, and to combat seriously the phenomenon of new anti-Semitism with all its expressions.
Following meetings with leaders in the Netherlands, Sa'ar believes they understand the challenge.
We discussed different ideas, how to deal with it, what to do, and I'm sure that will take place in European level.
As for the war in Lebanon, Sa'ar says there's been progress on a ceasefire agreement, which must include Hezbollah's total disarmament with no ability to regain strength.
Even if we will reach to an agreement, the most important thing will be not the words in an agreement with Lebanon, but the enforcement and the willingness and the decisiveness.
He adds, while bringing security to Israel, it would also benefit the Lebanese people.
We will assure that Hezbollah will not be a threat to Israel. But the international community can assure the future of Lebanon as a free country, a sovereign country, not enforced to be an Iranian proxy, which I'm sure that the majority of the citizens of Lebanon don't want to be.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Well, you can just feel the heaviness as he's speaking, that, you know, you've got to wonder, why in the world does he still have to point this out to the world community? Here we are in 2024. It's a year after the horrible attack of October 7th, and you have to go through the exercise of pointing it out. And it does seem to just be crazy, where truth has been turned upside down. That chant, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," we have heard on the streets of New York. We have heard in our college campuses. We have heard that again and again in this election season. And it's just a mystery to me that the entire nation didn't stand up and say, no, not on our watch. You don't get to chant that in our streets. I am a full proponent of free speech. But that speech in particular needs to be called out for what it is. It's a call for genocide. It's a call to kill every single Jew in Israel and wipe Israel off the map. Let us realize what it really means. Let us stand against it and stand for the truth of this matter. Hamas started this horrible war. Hamas was the government of Gaza. Hezbollah has seized control of Lebanon, is using southern Lebanon as a military base to launch rockets against Israel. Of course, Israel has a right to defend itself. Of course, it has a right to strike back and not just sit there and take it. It has to take out the rocket launchers. It has to take out Hamas. It has to free its hostages. The entire world should get behind this and say no to this radical Islamic terrorism. It's a death cult where they prefer to die in jihad rather than live in peace with their neighbors. let's recognize it for what it is. It is evil, and let's call it for what it is. Let's stand with Israel in her time of need. Let's continue to support her with everything that we have, so that this truth, this wonderful land that's been a light to the nations, they've done so many wonderful things for all humanity. Let's stand with her in her time of need.
What makes Israel so special? How has Israel overcome history's greatest challenges to not just survive, but thrive? CBN Films answers all of these questions in the new movie, The Genius of Israel. This movie explores Israel's journey through adversity, unity, and innovation. If you want to check out more, go to the link in the description to stream the film today.